This project is more than I could have ever imagined.
It's a lot of hard work, but it was worth it. It's probably the best thing I did ever.
I just feel that this is a great opportunity to give to a community that is in real need.
I didn't think there was places like that left in the world that are that remote. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
It was an hour and a half from where we stayed every day to get to work. Every day we went over bridges that were very scary.
The road back in there was, it's like a really bad four-wheeler trail. I personally don't get car sick, but I got car sick down there.
Can't go through his store.
You know, it got to be 3 hours a day of just bouncing in the back of a truck all the way out there, and that in itself just takes a toll on you after a while too.
Everything is very labor intensive here. These people are out in the fields working when we show up in the morning, and they're still there in the evenings.
They got a pretty tough life. Everything's done by hand.
Everything has to be made that day. There's no freezing anything when the temp is above 90 degrees every day.
Their whole drinking water situation is just a little creek, a muddy little creek that runs through the town. And it's the same creek that they wash their clothes in, it's the same creek that they bathe in. And it's just kind of this muddy, kind of clay-looking water, and that's their drinking water. Literally 6 feet up the bank, there's an outhouse. That before electricity, they didn't have even a chance to get a well because they need electric pumps to pump the water.
And working with the guys down there from the co-op down there was awesome. You know, they knew just as much as us, but they were speaking Spanish, you know. And so we communicated with hand signals and drew pictures in the sand, stuff like that.
It has been really fun learning some of their language. The working conditions are very different from what we're used to in Wisconsin as far as the heat. The sun has been very hot.
It was like working inside of a sauna. It was like the closest thing you could explain it to.
Climbing all the poles, not using any bucket trucks or diggers or anything like that has been a big challenge for all of us guys.
Coming up, bud. Here, let me shimmy over and give you a hand.
The 12 of us that went down there to help was, none of us ever worked together before, which was awesome, you know. You're meeting new people, working with new guys, everyone's got a different idea, and we all got along great.
One more, boys.
It was easy.
We all developed a bond really quickly, and meeting the locals here, we've all bonded almost instantaneously, and we've been having a lot of fun while we've been working hard.
We were trying to go around and we were going to check each house to make sure that the voltage was okay and everything was good. But by the time we get there, they'd already have the power turned on and they'd be flipping the lights on and off. And there was a lot of little kids were running around laughing and they're looking at the light, you know, just something simple like a light bulb going on and off just made everybody smile. You know, the one guy, he couldn't speak much English, but he could say light, and he kept, you know, I walked in there and he had the light on, light, he kept saying. So, you know, like I say, they're pretty stoic people until we started turning their power on, then you've seen a lot of smiling, happy people around there.
The unique thing is all the linemen themselves made out that they would take enough toys with them for all the other kids that were not in school, so they didn't walk away without having something as well. And so every child in that village had an opportunity to walk away something special from America.
That was pretty cool to give that away to the little kids. You know, they literally don't have anything like that.
A lot of guys brought just little simple stuff that they've never ever seen before, you know. The kids just loved it.
It meant a lot to them. You know, when you don't have anything, you know, getting anything is pretty special.
What's happening in Central America and Guatemala and Bolivia and other countries, Africa, where NRECA has really had a presence trying to help electrify these communities. It is very much what was happening in the 1930s in the United States, and particularly the late 1930s in Wisconsin, where there was really no hope for rural areas unless there was outside help.
So it's already natural to the co-ops that they want to help. And honestly, for some of these people that we are building the lines for the first time ever, we're their last hope. The co-ops, the work that they are doing, they're really making a difference because nobody else is looking at building any lines for these remote villages. They're the left behind. So the co-ops are really doing a big service to the generations to come.
This has been a great experience and something I'll never forget and cherish for a lifetime.
I'm so thankful to be able to have come here and to get to see this and look back on this for the rest of my life.
Amazing experience, you know, I can't ever compare it to anything, ever.
The guys from Wisconsin were just absolutely incredible. You would not know that these guys didn't go to high school together. There was that much camaraderie, the humility they had, and the humanity they showed. It is just an incredible testament to the character of people that went on behalf of Wisconsin's Electric Cooperative Association. They did us proud.
Now we sing the national anthem of USA.